Ooh, hello all, Seriously's here, back for some more Pursuing Paradise. We got a couple more Paradise planets to check out in the system before we move along from the last of the star line. Let's go see what we got over here, and then, whoops, I think the other planet is behind this one somewhere. We'll have to go check that out. So you know what, maybe we'll go like this, and then we want to go up from where we land. No, like that away. Somewheres. Not that away. That's Vigsburg, where we went last time. Alright, brown grass, blue trees. Can't tell if those are trees, looks like mushrooms. Ooh, we've got a hypersaturation filter. The brown shifted there. Ooh, neat. I like this. Let's take a peek at our fauna real quick. This is the kind of filter that's going to be persistent, not dissipate near you. So our colors on us will be hypersaturated too. Like, look at the shadows. Look how dark they are. Bird. I heard the bird. We got burrowing creatures, which means maybe a bunch of weird creatures. We're probably going to see a lot of weird creatures today, because after this one, we're heading back to purple stars. That was a plant. Ow. Let's go scan that tentacle monster up close. I don't know if you can even feed tentacle. We got sticky honey here. There's some sticky honey. Burrowing creatures. No, they don't even have a production thing, so you can't feed them. More sticky honey. Lots of sticky honey here. Nope, no production stuff from tentacle monsters. Go figure. How many do we have? 13 must be water. Underwater, underground. I don't think we have any ground creatures left. Oh, found in the south. Well, we need 2 different kinds to get eggs and milk, so as nice as this planet looks, we're done. Off to the next one. Let's see what it has. There it is. Whee! Look at the size of them whippy plants. Wow. Take some free laser fuel. Alright, so if we point at the ringed planet, it should be... They might be behind the rings. I should be able to see it, no? Oh, that's the one, right? No, that's this one here. We're looking for an all-red planet. Let's mark it. Whoops. Left click, please. Left click again. There we go. And our marker is over this way. Okay. Where? Oh, over there. Alright, let's go check it out. Oh, yeah. No, that's not the one I thought it would be. Alright, so the one behind the ringed planet was the green gamma, I think. Not looking for that. We are going to be going to purple stars to look for our desert, because I thought that maybe a desert with ancient ruins on it would be fun. And if we can get a combo ancient ruins, ancient bones planet, that would be super cool. So that's what we're looking for today. So purple stars it is. And I think we'll stay away from purple stars that have giant planets. it's nighttime here. I think we already showed the glyph address of the system last time for the white grass planet, but we'll just turn it to daytime here. Let's land to look at the creatures. Ow. 8. Okay. Let's get that screenshot. Oh, there's the worm right there. I was going to say, maybe we've got a bone worm here. No such luck. Alright, daytime colors are purple sky, brown grass, red grass, which just gets brown in the distance over there. That's interesting. Alright. Let's look around for some creatures we can scan, not like the burrowing titan worm there. Fresh milk. That seems like a predator. Skull full of holes. Where'd the cat go? Is that the cat? No. I got an idea. Let's drop a creature pellet. Everybody should come running back in range here. There's a cat over there. Leopard fruit. Diet is petals, so no, it's not a predator. We don't have to worry about that. We don't want leopard fruit, but it's not a predator we need to worry about. No more red dots. We're like even halfway down here. We got 2 creatures discovered. Where's everybody? Underground, underground, underground. Flying diurnal. Mostly diurnal, common ground. Okay. What time is it? It is almost dawn. We're just going to stay right where we are. Go wandering around for that rare ground one until sun rises. What? Who? Who's scared? You scared? Hello, kitty cat. Oh, you are a fuzzy kitty cat. Look at that fuzz. Alright, what can we see from this hill? Looking for red dot. There's a red dot.
Units received.
Looks like it was milk as well. I can't get a beat on it. Yeah, milk as well. Well, we're not going to get all 3 here. Are we? Yeah, there's only one more rare ground. Uncommon. No, that must have been the rare one. No. Common, we'll see later. No, there's one rare ground one. We're not going to get what we want. Okay, off to purple deserts, hopefully. Purple star deserts. I actually want them to not be dissonant deserts, so we're looking for a non-dissonant ancient ruin, ancient bone desert, hopefully with blue sky. It's a lot of things we're looking for. Of course, we're going to keep our eye open for all the other stuff we're looking for as well. Just refueled last time, we should be good to go here. And I say we just go somewhere new. Here's some purple stars here. Dissonant, no. We want a space station as well. I guess we should have said that. Pirate system. Not a lot of target planets here, but let's hit up here. Just so we're in the new location somewhere far away from where we were. I know it's like 1800 light years, it's not that far, but in a random direction that I don't know. Two planets, one will be dissonant. Our odds are very bad that something we want here will be the one we get. See, there is a parched planet. That's a desert. That's what we want. Dissonant. Wah wah. Frozen anomaly, aggressive sentinels. I suppose we should go take a look, because it might have purple skies and all, but you know, if it makes a good farm planet, it doesn't really matter for the building purposes for what we want. And let's see. Parched planet. Just a desert, regular desert, not a ruined planet. This was a pirate star system too. Ooh, that's interesting actually. Now I already have a good address in Eissentam for a pirate star system Lush dissonant planet to farm echolocators and dissonant mirrors. Is that what they're called? Inverted mirrors. With your starship. Yeah, you don't need to get out of your ship, you just shoot them from the air and the sentinels don't show up in pirate systems. So we could do that here too. But I've already got a good planet. This looks neat though. If it wasn't for the dissonance, it would have blue skies. It still does. Ooh, hello. That's neat. I mean, we've got purple light on us, but you know what? I can tolerate that. Let's take a peek at our animals. This planet might also... have honey. There. No? Do I not get honey from this by grabbing? No? Or mining it? Yeah, sticky honey. Okay. So we don't need a bouncy creature on this planet to get the sticky honey we need. That's good. But it does mean manual farming is required. 10 creatures here, and there are water creatures. That guy has milk, right? Oh, no food at all from that guy. Okay. I guess being a ghost creature, you don't have any products. That's fine. The bone creatures do. Let's take a peek at the menu. Oh, there's a lot of underwater. Yeah. Nothing. Rare ground for always active. You know what? Nice looking, not too shabby. Here is the glyph address if you're interested in these geometric creatures. Eissentam. I do like that space color too. Pretty nice. Now, I saw a purple star right next door to us. We'll check that out before we go. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned this. I was finding that star line pretty stressful by the end. I didn't like following a set chart of here's the next star, here's the next star, you know where you're going. I like just picking where we're going as we go. I like that a lot better. Much happier to be free to go to the next purple star we see or not. Like, I don't need to go to that one. I can look around. No, I want conflict level as well. 2 planets again. You know what? I'll go check it out. What do the Gek get for settlements? Are they the wooden buildings? Thinking stone. Corvax must be metal. Yeah, they must be the wooden buildings. This might be a good place to get, if there's a desert, a settlement build. If you're looking to do a wooden one. Here's another dissonant desert. Great. And 2, no, that's not frozen, that's forsaken. Okay, well, we'll go take a look. There's 11 creatures and no water. A lot of creatures down there. Okay. Ew. Ooh. I can't live here though. At night, it's gonna look at the floor. Look how green this is. I'm happy there's only one planet to briefly look at here. Why are all my frigates crooked? Anyway, you know, I don't want to think about that. Let's see, where's our planet? That's not it. That's the one. Don't really like the sky color from here. We'll see what it is when we get close to Dage War, Daga War. I don't know. This was not a pirate system. And this desert has storms, which is not a deal breaker for desert planets for me. Sort of want dust storms on a desert planet. You expect that. Okay, this guy's got some purple skies. We got some really big plateaus. I like love this look, especially with the billowing capes now that we have. Alright, let's see if we got any animals. That's some milk.
Units received.
That might be eggs. No, that's milk.
Received. Units received. Units received.
Oh, hello, flower creature. They produce nectar. I think we can use that for sugar, but not for the same stuff we need honey for. Honey's a finishing thing for the cakes that I want to make.
Units received.
Lots of milk available on this planet. Ooh. Lightning strikes in desert winds. Was a tornado there? I like that. Get rid of the vignette. Let's also try. That way I don't have to move the camera as much to get more of me in the picture. Tornado doesn't show up as well when it's not in movement. That's a shame.
Weather update.
Oh, good timing.
Storm clearing.
Alright, any other... Yeah, there's something from far away. Now that's probably going to be like some sort of giant crab monster. Oh no, it's a giant cat. So it makes leopard fruit. It eats flowers though, so no need to worry. Now there's a predator that eats animals.
Units received.
And that's a problem. So we're done here. Thanks, predator that eats animals, for getting us off this desert that quick. Next. Ooh. Yeah, it's a good thing that planet is dissonant. That is a normally yellow sky, a terrible yellow in a terrible green space. Next, indeed. Ah, finally, into the darkness of the freighter. That lime green sky is gone. Okay, lots of targets around here. Okay, that was in-game. There was some sort of weird noise it was making. Purple. Yeah, that's low conflict. Dissonant. There's only 2 stars again. What is with... You know, it would be funny if this has exactly what we're looking for. and we just skipped it. But it's pretty ironic that we're getting a choice of where we're going, and we're getting the same thing in each place. Now, a peaceful conflict level is a superior system to anything we've seen so far. So no matter what these two planets are, I like this one best already. Hot planet, not looking for that. Sub-Zero planet, good, we can move along. It was worth going, just took a couple of seconds to warp. 2 conflict level, 4 planets. Oh yeah, somebody asked me recently, I think I recorded my previous video in the series beforehand. They asked me how I got this blue thing in here. That is a building item called, oh gosh, I can't remember the name. I looked it up when I had to tell them what it was. And it is from Expedition 3, I think. Cartographers. Is it not here? It must be in here. Holographic chart projector, and I used glitch building to snap it in, but you can, like you can see, I can just place it inside these rooms, right? And then I could delete this expansion room and put in this, but I would have to center it perfectly by eye, and it's just not easy. So I used glitch building to get it in there. I got a video on how to do that if you're interested. Ooh, a water world, neat. Not what we're looking for, but neat. Okay, overgrown relic, so we are looking for overgrown, but not looking for, well, you know what, let's go take a look. It's a lush planet. We could go a farming on a green grass lush planet, no problem. Unless it's got yellow skies, then it's a problem. Red too, red would also, ooh, like a dusty rose background space. That looks like some nice water over there, but that's not where we're going. That's the water world. Wow. Look how sparse the land is on this planet. I don't know if farming's going to be good here at all. Let's go to this. This looks like the biggest island I can see. And it's a giant mountain with no flat land. Let's go over to that island then. Or that one over there maybe? That looks sort of flat from here. No, it's it's not flat at all. None of these are flat. I say we just skip this planet. It's awful. Do creatures spawn here? Let's just hover for a sec. Plant spawning in. This ship doesn't actually hover, so we'll circle around. No, yeah, geometric animals here. The octagonal one, no, I don't know, they look like 12-sided dice. Dodecahedrons, a 20-sided. I don't know. It's been a long time since I took geometry. Were there any other planets we wanted to check here? That's a hot planet, so no, not really. Ocean planet might be cool, but we're not looking for ocean planets right now. Front door, middle, parking. That's Very nice. Very rare. Alright, fingers crossed we find something we're looking for. Lots of targets there. I see 2 moons and 4 planets. Now it's got a high conflict level, but it's got a high tier economy as well, so you win some, you lose some. And neither conflict level nor economy are really deal breakers here for purposes of farming or for purposes of the ruined desert I'm looking for. And if it's on the moon, that's fine too. I'm totally cool with a desert moon. Ancient bones, ruined moon, hot planet. That is very close. I think maybe we'll go take a look, because maybe it doesn't look like constant redness. Oh, hello, a grassy planet with pink grass. Oh, it's dissonant. Dern. We'll go take a look at this though. It might be really, really, really cool. So yeah, this is a good sign. We're nearing the end. Airless. Metallurgic. So we do have a desert here as well. I think there's lots to take a look at here. I want to take a look at all 3 of these. Yeah, let's go take a peek. Ooh, a deep purple space. That's nice too. Oh, besides the tentacles, what's that ahead of us? That is the desert planet. I didn't notice that it had activated quartzite. Yeah, alright. Well, as I said, storms are not a deal breaker for a desert. Here we have the grassy planet. That's the main one I'm interested in. Oh, that's what that exclamation point is the person who's hailing me, but they're not still hailing me, are they? So that's a bug. Do I have to go back and talk to that guy to clear it? I sure hope not. Probably have to reload the game to clear it. Okay, what was the other place we're going for? The 2 moons? No, this moon and the planet we saw already. Okay. Oh. Well, we can narrow it out by pointing at that moon. Yeah, that's the Gamma moon. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Sure looks like this place has blue skies, which is neat. It's dissonant as well, so this storm might be a gravity storm. Ooh, I like that. Not mountainous. And it does appear to be a gravity storm. I can see those purple streaks as we go through here. It does make visibility low. Like, it's not ideal. Whee! But it sure makes things fun.
Units received.
Great horned goat. And of course, goats give milk. I saw a red dot. Where'd you go?
Units
Milk
received.
on that thing as well. Another red dot or 2 on the screen. Milk from those weird things, I bet. Yeah.
Units received.
10 creatures here. Was there water here? No, but there's 3 or 4 underground. And one of the newer creatures. So there is a new creature here to find. There's still several ground creatures to find. You know, given that it's a gravity storm, we can travel pretty good distances. Let's do that.
Units received.
More milk.
Units
Oh, that's the timer. We're done. You know what? I say we go over time and at least take a peek at the last planet in this system. See what it looks like before we go. Underground, underground, underground. Uncommon yeah, there's only one more creature to find here anyway, and we haven't found any of our sticky honey or eggs, so just milk. Gravity storms are cool though. Yeah, I want to get rid of that signal too. That's really annoying little bug. I think that's our target right there. Yeah. Let's go daylight side. It's during a storm, which is good. We'll get to see how the hot storms look here. Quick land. Yeah, if these were desert storms, this would not be too bad. But I am not looking for a hot storm planet like this. I don't like the smoke clouds. I like the dust clouds. Close. Hey, more geometric creatures. Here's the glyph address of these guys as we go today. Eissentam. Gotta brave a hot planet. Bring heat protection. That's it for today. Till next time, have a good time.